Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So Elizabeth is down for the night, so I'm talking a little bit quieter, but we are going to be doing a laundry chat, and I'm basically going to update you guys with Elizabeth's life and my life and what's been going on from May till now. So May, June, July, August, September, last like 5 months. Some things have happened and I just want to share with you guys. I love updating you guys with what's been going on with Elizabeth and myself as well. And this is also a good journal entry for myself too. I love looking back on these videos, and it'll be fun when she's older to see what she was like at this age. I mean, obviously I'm going to remember so much, but it is definitely fun to see what she was like. So yeah, I've got my laundry here to fold. I have my cat Sunshine because she's a big suck, so she will be in this probably the entire time. And if you like these life update videos, definitely hit the subscribe button and like. I post new videos every week on mommy, lifestyle, cleaning, organization, and I feel like this gives you guys a chance to get to know me a little bit better. So if you like these types of videos, then definitely hit the subscribe button and keep watching. Alrighty, so let's talk about May. I went back to work at the end of May, not beginning of June, but the last, the Canada long weekend in May, I went back to work. So that Tuesday, which is a week before the Americans have their long weekend, and Elizabeth started daycare the week before. I actually ended my mat leave probably the end of March, just because I went off early due to just multiple things. I didn't go off on sick leave, but I did go on early. I went 5 weeks early onto maternity leave, and in Canada we get a year off, or we have the option of 18 months. However, it's the exact same amount of pay, but it's spread out between 18 months. So you would get less bi-weekly. So yeah, Elizabeth started daycare. She turned 1 on Mother's Day, and then that Tuesday she started daycare, and we had been visiting from the beginning of January, basically weekly, once a week. We would try and get to visit my work. I also work at the child care center, so that helped as well. But I mean, if you're a parent who's nervous about sending their child to daycare, definitely feel free to visit. There's nothing wrong with that. Talk to the center that you plan on bringing your child there, and obviously you can't leave your child there, and I don't recommend going when they're eating, but maybe when they're playing, you can sit and watch and be there. I think it's going to make you feel comfortable, and it helps because they're getting familiar with the center, the staff, as well as the children. I mean, the most part, they might not be in the room. Depending how early you start to visit, they might have already moved up, so it might be different children, but it does help to visit. And obviously, you don't have to stay forever, but even a half an hour here and there might help. And if money's not an issue, another idea too is to send them for, say, a half day, and only maybe send them a couple hours one day, and then make it a little bit longer the next time, things like that. I feel like I'm getting a little sidetracked, but that's a little tip for you guys. So yeah, she started daycare and I went back to work, and I thought it was going to be a really hard transition, but I feel like it's been going really, really well. And I have my husband doing permanent night shifts, so that helps as well. And yeah, it's been going really well. Daycare's been going really, really well. She loves it. She's pretty good about seeing me, so that's good. She doesn't really get upset. She does have her soother there if she needs it, but yeah, she does really good seeing me, because that is tricky when you work at a child care center, because it's why can't I be with mom right now? I can see her, but I can't be with her. And me going back to work has been a really good thing for everybody. She is less clingy with me. Not that she was super clingy before, but I can go upstairs and it's not a big deal. And she loves her dad even more every day. I feel like she's turning into a daddy's girl. And yeah, she has so much fun with him. And my husband has her in the afternoon, so I bring her home, put her down for a nap. When she wakes up, he takes her and he has her until I get home, and then he goes to work. And yeah, I just feel like, they have their own little bonding time and their own little fun little games and things that, just her and dad do, which is awesome. And yeah, I just feel like she and my husband Richard have just become a lot closer, which is awesome. And I figured that would happen, but it's just nice to, you know, see it happening. And then in July, we stopped breastfeeding. I also celebrated my friend's bridal shower, and yeah, we weaned her, or I weaned her off, I guess. It was getting to the point where I couldn't even sit down with her without her wanting it. And I was weaning her off anyways, just because there wasn't really anything left. So there was no point, and the whole point of breastfeeding, really the main part, is to feed your child, right? Obviously there's that bonding time too, of course, that bonding, that relationship you're forming with your child, but mainly it's to feed. That's the whole point of breastfeeding, is to feed your child. So I was weaning her off, and yeah, once that happened where I couldn't even sit down with her and she wanted it, that's when I knew, like, no, this is, you know, enough is enough. And you know what, I'm proud of myself for going as far as I did. I wasn't sure if I, like, you know, when you don't have a kid and you don't have a lot of people in your life to talk to about this kind of stuff, you know, your goals on what you're going to do with your kid can be a little different. So I feel like that's a little vague or confusing, but like, I just figured I was going to breastfeed till she was 6 months old, then she'll start popping teeth and I'll just pop. Well, my milk supply was not a lot. I feel like I had just enough. I was able to pump, but I didn't have this crazy over amount of milk. And what was I getting at? Oh, she never got teeth till she was 10.5 months. So there was that, and I just didn't see the point of pumping. It was just obviously easier to breastfeed. Like, I just thought it was going to be so much easier, but breastfeeding is so much harder than what you would think. And pumping and all that stuff, it's definitely not just, you know, as easy as you think it would be, or simple, right? There's a lot more to it. So yeah, we started doing that in July, and then in August was a busy month for us. So my sister moved back down from out west with her daughter. We had a friend down from France stay with us for 2.5 weeks. I celebrated my 20th birthday, and I also celebrated with my 3-year wedding anniversary with Richard. And then something else that was exciting was that Elizabeth started to walk. So she was about 14.5 months old when she started to walk. I mean, she was taking steps here and there beforehand, but like actually taking more than a few steps was civic holiday weekend. That Saturday we went to the splash pad and I put her down, and basically she just started walking. Like, she took like 15 steps, and my mother-in-law was with us, and she was able to get it on film or tape, whatever you want to call it. She filmed it with her camera, and so I'm so glad we were able to get that on film. And yeah, it was just crazy. Like, she just started taking like it was like 15 steps, I think it was, and then she's been on the move basically ever since then. So that was really exciting. In September she turned 16 months old, so now she's old enough to visit the toddler room. And other than that, nothing too major has been happening in September. We've been going on, I feel like the older she gets, we've been going on a few more date nights. Since August, we've been on 3, I think, which isn't bad. We had a wedding to go to, and then we celebrated our anniversary, and we also went to the Rib Fest as well. And so it's just so much easier when she's not, you know, she's getting older, and, you know, she's on whole milk now. And eating what we're eating, it makes life a lot easier. So that helps. And being back to work, my mom takes her one day, my mother-in-law another day. So her bond and relationship with them has become so much stronger. And so when we do go on date nights, you know, they can watch her and it's not so scary, or, you know, I don't worry as much because, you know, they have such a strong relationship, and they're used to putting her to bed for naps and stuff, so it's not, you know, it feels good to just be able to leave and know that, like, they're capable of putting her to bed, and she's not going to give them too much of a hard time. Nap time she's pretty good about. Bedtime she will give them a little bit of a hard time, just because, like, she's not used to them putting her to bed at night, and my routine is obviously different than their routine, but whatever, you know, whatever gets her to sleep is fine by me, right? So there's that. As for words, she says a lot of words. So She says mama, dada. She can say grandma and grandpa, but it's hard. If you don't know her, then you probably don't know that that's what she's saying. But we can recognize that she's saying grandma and grandpa. She says, uh-oh, what's that? What else does she say? She can say cat, duck, dog, eyes. Does she say nose? I don't think she says nose. I'm trying to think. Up, more. She can sign more, please. All done, more, please, oh, and thank you. At first I just taught her please, or all done and more, but then I was like, you know what, I should teach her some manners, so I taught her please and thank you, and that was it. I don't know. I feel like those are like the only really things that I needed to teach her. She definitely gives, like, lets you know what she's talking about. She's a very smart girl. She also can tell me where her eyes, ears, mouth, teeth, tongue, nose, belly button, feet, hands, the basic body parts. She could tell me where they are. And then animals, she can tell you what the sound of the line makes: duck, cat, cow, dog, and cat. She hasn't figured out horse and pig yet, but those are the animals that she can tell you what sound they make. And then, what was the other thing? So animals, or animal sounds, body parts. There was a couple other things that I want to mention. Oh, what she loves to do. And I can't really tell you when she got all of her teeth too. That's another thing. I know sometimes people talk about in, like, their baby updates, but she never drooled. Like, you would never know that she popped a tooth. She did get strep throat since being at daycare, and a random fever one week. It was so weird. She'd wake up from a nap with a fever. But as for teeth, you'd never know. Like, you'd have to look in your mouth and be like, oh, there's another tooth. She doesn't have her bottom 4 right here, but she has her bottom 2, her top 4, and then she has, I think, molars on each side and top and bottom, but I could be wrong. She loves to dance. If you ask her to dance, she'll shake her hips, and loves her fruit, loves blueberries. Gotta be one of her favorite, if not her favorite. Oh, she can also say banana, but it sounds like nana, but she's saying banana. So that was like the other word she knows. What else? Oh my gosh. Besides dancing, she loves outside time. Like, if she could, she'd probably want to be outside all the time. Loves it, loves it, loves it. Loves songs, and she loves books. I wouldn't say she loves to read. She has no interest in reading. Like, if I sit down and try and read her a book, no, she don't want to sit there and read. However, though, we do read books at before bedtime and before nap time, and she'll sit with them, I think, because she's so tired that she doesn't mind then. And some of the books I know she likes is Tilly Saves the Day. It's a random book. You can probably get it at the dollar store, but she likes it because the side has like a little wheel thingy and you can turn it, and she just likes turning that. But I like it because it's like has farm animals in it, and you know, we can talk about the animals in it and the sounds they make. She also loves Llama Llama Red Pajama. Another favorite of hers is Mortimer Be Quiet. She likes to say yes, 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 and she likes to point her finger. Basically anything with animals she loves. She loves Peekaboo Dinosaur, another random book. What other books she loves? I'm Not Sleepy by Jonathan Allen. It's such a cute book. I love it. I just think it's so cute. Red is Best. I Love You, Stinky Face. Is that it? I feel like that's it. Is there any more I can think of that she, you know, prefers? Oh, she likes Moo Ba La La La. Oh, Where's Spot? It's Nice to Be a Narwhal. She loves books with like flaps and stuff. Oh, she likes Peekaboo, I Love You. She loved, I wouldn't say so much now, but when she was a little bit younger, she loved the Touch and Feel books. And so we had a few of them. Like, she had That's Not My Unicorn and That's Not My Owl, because I love unicorns and owls. But she loves like those kind of books that she could touch and feel. I wouldn't say she's super interested in it now, but she does like them, and it's nice to be a narwhal. She likes that one because it has the sequins with the flips, and she loves it when my niece wears the sequin shirts. So when I saw that book, I had to get it for her. We also have another book. I can't think of what it's called. She likes it. I wouldn't say it's her favorite, but it does have animals in it, which she loves, and it talks about body parts. So I was like, oh, this is perfect for her. And she does like some of the other Sandra Burton, I believe her name is, books, but more so me than her. I don't know, it's not like she doesn't like them, but I feel like she gets excited for some of the other books and just really holds an interest to them, whereas the other ones, not so much. I still read them to her, because it is good to kind of mix up the books and introduce new stories. Oh, she's also starting library class on Wednesday. I find it so hard to sign her up for programs and stuff, one, when I'm working, two, when they are available, it's like when she's eating lunch or during nap time or during dinner time, so it just interferes with her schedule. But library class is from 10:15 to 10:45, which is perfect. It doesn't interfere with her nap schedule, which is awesome, or her eating schedule, so that will be exciting. So her grandma will take her to that, and it'll be nice for them to do, and it ends on the 13th, and she turns 18 months on the 12th, and it's up to 18 months, so it's perfect. You know, she just makes the cutoff, and then there's a family library class for 18 months and up, and that's on the weekends, which will be nice because I can take her to that. So that is everything for this laundry time. I have finished folding my laundry, and I was able to catch you guys up on everything that is going on. So if you like these types of videos, like I said, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's Ashley, it's Ashley Elizabeth at, oh my goodness. It's Ashley Elizabeth on YT. That's what it is on Instagram, and it's going to be on the screen, so you'll know the correct way to spell it. And yeah, that is everything for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!